Cardarelli. So, Nico, take it away.
Thank you very much, guys. Yes, we are just about ready for puck drop here in this game between Team Gold and Team Red, as you're tuned in to the 2018 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament, presented in part by AMI Accessible Media, Inc. My name's Nico Cardarelli. Mike Ross joins me doing color commentary, and we've got a great technical crew behind the scenes making sure that we get the broadcast out to all you fine folks who are tuning in from coast to coast to coast. And if you are watching, let us know who you're or where you're tuning in from and who you're cheering on, and we'll get to a few viewer shout-outs throughout the broadcast. You can tweet me at Bro Behind the Mic, and you can tweet Mike at AMI Rossi. Well, we're underway here in this game between Team Red and Team Gold. As Team Red scoop it up, it's Vianney Uendizi who makes his return to the tournament here after taking last year off. He will certainly be a player to keep tabs on, number 16 for Team Red. When he was here 2 years ago, he was the leading scorer. He absolutely lit it up, and I'd expect lots of offense out of Uendizi here this year.
Little Paisan?
No, not okay. A little Paisan.
Well,
but you know what? He's got the heart of a Paisan, so I'll give him that. As Team Yellow scoop it up behind their own goal, it's Paul Schmold doing a nice job to skate away from some pressure. Martin Dufour, speaking of players to keep tabs on, you'll want to keep an eye on him. Number 94 for Team Yellow. Receives the pass here in the slot, tries to jam it towards the goal, and Aaron Prevost makes a good save, his first of this game. Just a minute into action here as Team Yellow get a quality chance.
So these two teams getting their first taste of action here in the tournament. And if you're just joining us, checking out members of Team Red or Team Gold, we welcome you aboard. Going to be here all through the weekend. Thank you for listening on AMI Audio. You get details on the schedule and the broadcast details going to ami.ca/blindhockey.
Rick Oriold corrals it here for Team Red, plays it back to the point. Dustin Butterfield under pressure does well to hold the line and keeps the play alive for Team Red. Team Gold tried to dig it out of the corner, but James Ruddle digs it away for Team Red, and now it's on the stick of Sean Heaslip for Team Gold. Heaslip feeds that one forward as Joe Fornacer comes up with it for Team Gold. His centering pass picked off. They still have it, jamming away at it, and the shot goes wide of the far side post. Ruddle has it for Team Red, brings it across center ice as he's checked closely there by Heaslip. And Ruddle will have to just dump the puck in and peel off for a line change. Simone Richard has it here for Team Red, steps off the half wall, lets the shot fly. That's blocked, still in his skates, and now skating away with it is Fornacer for Team Gold. Under pressure, he has his pocket pick there as Richard can't clear the zone. It's Jason Yuha trying to feed it in front for Team Gold. Yuha checked closely there as Randy Banks defends him. Shot off the stick of Alex Angus McKecken, knocked down by a high stick, and they'll whistle it for a stoppage with 12:15 left in the first period of play.
That's a rather Scottish name there. Alex Angus McKecken.
I ran into him at the hotel before heading over here, and immediately we caught up, and he was telling me how he's been playing high school basketball. And the first thing I noticed about Alex is how much he's grown over the past year. I mean, he's always been a big boy, but he's got to be at least 6'2", 6'3" now. He was telling me the basketball players he's been going up against, 6'5", 6'6", 6'7". He says, man, I thought I was tall, I thought I was big. These kids are creaming me. But yeah, it was a great season of high school basketball. He told me his team won their league, finished second overall in the division in terms of the province, and just had a really great season. And it's always been great to have him here at the Blind Hockey Tournament. Expect big things out of Alex Angus McKecken here this weekend for Team Gold, number 97. Uendizi has the puck swept away from him. And bringing it across the line is Gobiel. Gobiel makes that pass over to Yuha. Yuha stick handles around a defenseman. Centered back in front, and they score! Tapping it in there, Jan Gobiel after some nice work from Jason Yuha. And the two connect to give Team Gold a 1-0 lead.
Striking pretty early in this one. Is that going to be advantageous? Is that going to give them the confidence? Is that going to rock maybe Team Red a little bit, shake them a little bit?
Well, there's more veteran experience on Team Red when you go across the roster. I think that's fairly safe to say, but Team Gold jumping out to the 1-0 lead here. They'll have to defend now as Simone Richard brings it in for Team Red. Richard, of course, a member of the Canadian national goalball team, a representative of Canada at the Rio Summer Olympics. But here they lose possession, the puck coming all the way out to center ice, where Dustin Butterfield comes up with it for Team Red. Dylan Bradbury feeds that one ahead for James Ruddle. Nice back checking there as they cause a turnover, and here comes Marty Dufour for Team Yellow. He dumps it in, Ruddle pressuring him, and it'll be Normand Blais for Team Red. He gives that one away in front of his own goal. Goalmel scramble. Team Yellow can't get it towards the net, and finally Richard comes up with it for Team Red. And check that, that's Dylan Bradbury there for Team Red. Bradbury feeds it up to Richard. He's got it at the far side hash marks. Richard under pressure as Paul Schmoll defends him. Richard with it behind the net as he shields it from a couple of Team Yellow defenders. Shot, that one's blocked down. Ruddle has it at the hash marks, can't get a shot away, and it's cleared down the ice by Team Yellow. Well, Team Gold with a 1-0 lead right now over Team Red here as digging the puck away. Sean Heaslip plays it into the far corner where Jason Yuha tries to center that one back out front for Fornacier, but that's broken up, and the teams will battle for possession in front of the Team Red bench. Sean Heaslip comes up with it for Team Gold. They bring it in just offside, and a whistle with 8:30 remaining here in the first period.
Team Gold goal, scored by number 88, Jan Goe. Assisted by number 99, Jason Yuha.
So there's the goal announcement. Gobe from Yuha. It's a 1-0 lead for Team Gold as we have 8:10 remaining here in the first period of play. Yuha plays it down low to Heaslip, off the wall. Yuha has it behind the net, taken away from him by Joseph Del Grande. Del Grande gets it to the line, but not out. Into the near corner where Butterfield comes up with it. He rips it around the boards, and that'll go the length of the ice. And an icing call against Team Red with 7:45 left in the first period.
Still a feeling out process between these two teams. There really hasn't been much going at either end of the ice, despite the 1-0 score. I think Team Red facing a little bit more pressure, a lot of puck possession here by Team Gold in that red zone, and a little bit of difficulty transitioning out of their zone and onto offense.
We'll see if they can clear the zone. That time they can't. Centered in front as Gobe, who's got the one goal, back across to the near side, and that shot just goes wide of the post, as letting that one fly was Alex Angus McEachern. He uses the big body here, tries to cause the turnover, and he does well as they continue to dig away for it in the far corner. Alex Angus McEachern spins, lets the shot fly. It goes across the mouth of the goal, but no one there to get a stick on it, and here comes Simone Richard for Team Red. Richard, he's got Uwendizi with him. Let's see if those two can get some chemistry throughout the week. They are both very fleet of foot, and they've both got a nose for the net, so there could be a powerful offensive duo there for Team Red in Uwendizi and Richard. Nice work by Team Yellow's Jan Gobe as he gains the zone, but Uwendizi takes it away from him. Vianney Uwendizi trying to stand him up at the line there defensively was Wyatt Harvey, and Harvey able to poke the puck away as it comes out to center ice. Battling for it, Team Red dump it in as Normand Blais tries to dig it out of the near corner. Back to the point, Butterfield, he lets the shot fly, and he scores! Now, there was no clean pass made, so that goal will not count. which is a shame for Team Red because Dustin Butterfield would have had his first career goal, but again, no clean pass, so this remains a 1-0 game. Tough break there for Team Red, but hey, that's just the way the game goes.
Those are the rules.
That's right.
Everybody plays by them. And so the faceoff comes outside the zone now.
So no goal, no clean pass indicated, and Team Red bring it back into the zone here with Rick Oriold gaining possession off the draw. There's the indicator of the clean pass, so maybe Martin Paul can capitalize for Team Red. Puck over to the far side wall, and Team Gold bring it out here, led by Jason Yuha. Yuha, he's got Dufour with him. Centers in front, Dufour lets the shot fly, and Prevost gets the pad down to make that stop, keeping this at a 1-0 game.
Prevost did a nice job there, just waiting very patiently to be able to pick up the puck, go sliding from right to left, and to really shut the door on what was a pretty nice feed from Yuha. So still a 1-0 game here. Team Gold leading with 4:15 left in the first period.
I was just talking with Vince Ryan, and great to see him back up after that scary knock in his opening game. It was good to catch him on the bench there, cheering his team on. A tough loss in that opening contest for Team Yellow, 3-2 in overtime. As Team Red trailing Team Gold here, 1-0. Team Gold hold it in at the line. There's the indicator of the clean pass. Over to the far side boards where Joe Fornasser can't come up with it. He's checked closely there by a couple players from Team Red. Back out to the top of the circle. That shot blocked. Over to the near side boards where it'll be Butterfield smacking at it, but he can't clear the zone. Team Yellow keep it pinned in. As Paul Schmold has it taken away from him by Richard. Simone Richard chips it out across center ice. And he gets it right back here, bringing it into the zone for Team Red. Simone Richard, he's got Joseph Del Grande heading to the net, tried to center it over to him, but that's broken up. And Team Yellow can't clear the zone on the initial attempt as Paul Schmold digs away for it. Now they get it out on the second effort with 3 minutes remaining here in the first period.
They're doing a great job at collapsing and helping out the goaltender. That puck was on the left side, goalie's right, and all 5 players for Team Gold were somewhere around that puck, so no chance for Team Red to do anything on that play.
Vianney Uendizi can't gain the zone initially. Team Red have it. Rick Oriold makes the pass near side. They try feed it over to Scott Roberts, and now they successfully get it to him. Roberts tries to backhand that one back through the slot. It's broken up. Uendizi digs away, shot right on, and it trickles through the body of Ross. And Vianney Uendizi ties this game up at 1.
That's one of the secrets of the game here. Once you get that clean pass, the quicker you get that puck off your stick, the better. You don't give the goaltender much of a chance to really locate that puck. And if you've got an open space on that net, you should be able to bury it, especially when they're going top shelf with these wrist shots.
Well, Mario Ross maybe wishing he had that one back. It sneaks through him, and Vianney Uendizi gives Team Red an equalizing goal here with 1:48 remaining in the period. We're all squared up at 1, and here comes Team Red once again. Rick Oriold makes the drop pass intended for Uendizi. That's broken up by Alex Angus McEachern, and here comes Jason Yuha for Team Yellow. Yuha takes it all the way into the corner, makes the draw pass there. As Alex Angus McEachern received the pass, and then they had a whistle with some traffic in front of the net. So we'll have a face-off with 1:20 left here in the period.
Scored by number 16, Vianney Uendizi.
Well, I've been getting great tweets all day. I think we got to give a shout out to Kelly McDonald. He was here last year, and he's tweeting in, tuning in. And Kelly, thank you so much for tuning in and tweeting at us. We wish you were here again this year, and hey, hopefully you'll be back next year.
Last minute of play in the first
As
period.
we've got less than a minute remaining here in the first period of play.
Skipping out on buying the hot dogs. That's why he's not here. Because we knew we said it was going to be Kelly's treat, and then he welches on
Oh,
it. That's
how
why.
about that, eh? 40 seconds remaining here in the first period. Team Yellow try dig the puck out of their own zone. They smack it out to center ice, and James Ruddle gets to it for Team Red. And check that. That was Randy Banks who tried to feed it up to Ruddle. It's now on the stick of Simone Richard. He goes cross ice to Dylan Bradbury. Bradbury gets it up to Ruddle across the blue line, but just as quickly, the team smack it back and forth. It's now behind the Team Yellow net with 15 seconds remaining here in the period. Team Gold skated out. Oh, nice smooth skating there as Gold gain it into the zone. There's going to be a penalty on the play as Team Red touch it. The buzzer will sound, well, we've got 1 second left, so we'll wait. But it'll be a tripping call here against Team Red.
Yep.
As we wait to see who heads to the box.
Team Gold player was just coming across the neutral zone right by the blue line, and it tripped up there by number 9 on Team Red, Martin Paul. I honestly didn't think it was much of a real infraction. It was more situational than anything else, but the referee disagrees.
Well, that'll do it for the opening period here in this game between Team Gold and Team Red. After 15 minutes of play, it's all squared at 1 goal apiece, but Team Gold will have a 1 minute, 59-second power play to start the second period. Well, we've got a special guest up here in the booth, and a bit of a tough first game, but we're happy to have him up here in the booth joining us now. We want to welcome in from Team Yellow, Vince Ryan. Vince, how you feeling, bud?
Could be feeling better, but no, we're not bad, boys. We're not bad. A little bit of a sore neck, but we're good. Tough game on that first one.
So what happened?
Just basically, I was trying to make a power move to the net. Went down with one of the defensemen, and somebody skated by as we were both falling and hit me in the head by accident. Just twisted me out, knocked me out for a couple seconds. But I'm good. Feeling good and up on my feet in good spirits, so I'm happy.
Knocked you out, though, really?
I was sitting there for, somebody was talking. I looked up, and I was just like, where am I?
Hey, I'm at Maple Leaf Gardens.
I'm like, I'm in the gardens. Am I sleeping? I was like, do I have 20/20 vision? Is this back to me normal? Like, what's happened here? What's happened here?
Well, it was an interesting first game for you guys, a 3-2 overtime loss. What did you get out of that game while you were still in it there? Because Team Black, I thought, matched up pretty well with you guys.
You know, it's definitely a different look at what it was last year in the different format. But the open format's a lot of fun, and it was going to be a lot. It was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be, and
Right.
it was very, very good, very quick. And I think we're going to be blessed with a lot of fun hockey this weekend.
It felt like you guys were really dominating that game, and that's what made the way it ended on a bit of a weak goal.
You know, that's you know what some of the
tough.
That's some of the beauty of sport is that we get to sometimes dominate the whole thing and then just an unlucky bounce,
Yeah.
and that's just one of the beauties of sports. You know, I could say it hurts for us to be a team that lost, but at the same time for the other team, I've been on the other side of the puck too, where we got an Chintzy goal, and it just feels great.
Yeah.
Vince Ryan up here in the booth with us as the second period of play underway. Simone Richard brings it all the way into the zone here for Team Red, as Team Yellow still have 1 minute 30 of power play time. Vince, an interesting first game. Your goaltender, Joey Cabral, he's a character, but he's a leader as well. Talk a little bit about some of the intangibles off the ice that Joey has.
Joey is probably one of the guys that you're going to love the most. You're probably going to love Joey more than anybody that you'll ever love in your life. I mean, he is an honest driving force, one of the funniest guys that there is out there. He's always got a smile. Every time you walk into the room, he's just the guy that keeps the room going ever so nicely, you know. He's just, honestly, at the end of the day, he is, like I'll say it again one more time, a great, great, great guy.
Well, he's a great guy and a great goaltender, and maybe a future of goaltending. Aaron Prevost makes a great save there for Team Red, and we still remain tied at 1 here with 40 seconds remaining on the Team Gold power play.
Prevost had to react quickly there because that shot from Team Gold was actually tipped by his defenseman at the very last moment. Defenseman was only a couple of feet out of the crease, so a good timely save there by Prevost.
Now, Vince, one of the things I want to ask you about, it's a great weekend of hockey. Another great save there from the left pad of Prevost. Puck sitting there, and Team Yellow get it, or Team Gold get it to the point. They keep it in here. That shot attempt block. Vince, there's a huge announcement coming Sunday afternoon as another shot knocked down, held in at the point. Nice work by Team Gold to continue to hold this offensive zone pressure. What I'm trying to get to here, if they just stop being so good with these scoring chances, is the first ever Canadian national blind hockey team is set to be announced Sunday afternoon.
Yes.
And I think you can probably speak to this. I think there are a number of players really hoping to showcase their skills and solidify themselves on that roster here this weekend.
Definitely.
How has the strategy, how has the approach to this weekend changed, knowing that there's so much at stake?
Well, you can definitely see it within the first game. I mean, I don't know too many blind hockey games that have finished 3-2.
Yes, in overtime.
In overtime.
Yep.
In overtime. I mean, we're used to, 6-6, 6-5, 4-7, 9-2. They're the guys are out there to play. A lot of guys are out there just to really prove the point that they're good enough to solidify a part of the team and to be able to have that responsibility of, wearing the red and black for Canada.
This Team Gold center that one in front. It goes off to the far corner, and Joseph Del Grande scoops it up for Team Red. I know you guys are all friends off the ice, but on the ice you're obviously fierce competitors. I guess
Definitely.
what I'm getting at is, has the trash talk started yet between Team Canada and Team USA? Because you guys are obviously very close with the Team USA players as well.
Listen, I started it on the phone on Wednesday when we got our teams going. First person I called up was Craig Fitzpatrick, and after that it was Blake from San Diego.
Yeah.
I just started calling him Trump all day and things like that. I went at him for everything, and I think one of the greatest things about having this going on in October is that for once we are really going to be able to, a lot of us, I must say, sort of recap, a lot of us feel like we need to hold back a little bit because we play with these guys on our home team and stuff like that. We don't want to injure anybody, and we don't want to go too hard, but it'll be probably the first time that you'll get to see a bunch of these players like Kelly Serbu and even Simon Richard, who's out there right now. You'll get to see these guys unleash fully everything that they have within their capabilities. And to say that these guys are, two of the best players in our game that we have, and I mean, there's several other ones, I don't want to just name those two, but there's several other great players out there, but it'll be fun to see them really be capable of not having to worry about anything and go digging in the corners and stuff like that.
I will tell you this right now, Vince. All right, believe me, America is doing a ton of winning right now, and we are going to make American blind hockey great again. We're going to be winning. I will be taking on Justin Trudeau. He's coming down here, and I can't wait to face him on the ice. We are going to wipe the ice with you guys. Believe me. All right, believe me.
That's incredible. First we had Dennis Bag, now we had Donald Trump.
That
incredible.
You are priceless. I will give you a week's salary to hear you do that at the ACC. The goal by Mitch Marner.
Yeah.
Mitch Marner's got a goal.
Toronto goal. Big league goal, all right? Believe me, big league. So big. We are scoring so many goals right now. More goals than have ever been scored in the game of hockey, ever. Believe me. All right, believe me.
All right, I will let you guys go before we turn this whole broadcast into a comedy show, because you know me, if I get started on it, this is going to a rated R show. But thanks a lot for having me up here, guys. Keep on doing the work, guys.
Doing all right.
Thank you so much
Ciao,
for joining
guys.
us,
Be good.
Vince, and we wish you and Team Yellow the best of luck all weekend here at the 2018 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. Team Gold right now tied in this game with Team Red 1-1, and well, they had a power play. It is now gone, as we've got a slashing call here against John T. So John T will head to the box, and that'll do it for the Team Gold power play. So we'll get about a minute 30 of 4-on-4 hockey here with 8:45 remaining in the second period.
It's all just great to see that Vince is feeling better. He was down for a while there. We were concerned, but as he said, he's feeling better, and I would think that by tomorrow be able to shake off the cobwebs and be ready to go.
Yeah, I would think so. He's a force on the ice. He's a force off the ice as well, and we certainly hope to see him back on the ice tomorrow as Team Red bring that one in offside, so we'll get the face-off just outside the Team Gold blue line. Well, we mentioned that you can connect with us on Twitter at AMI Rossi or at Bro Behind the Mic. And I want to give a shout out to Mr. Jerry, who's tuning in from St. John, New Brunswick and enjoying the action. Thank you so much for tweeting at us. And again, if you're tuned in, let us know who you're cheering on, where you're watching from, and we'll get to a few shout outs throughout the weekend. Team Gold, dump it in. It'll be Dustin Butterfield back there first for Team Red to retrieve it as they try breakout. They're held up there as Jan Gobel makes the play off the half wall, tries to step around a couple of defenders, but Uindizi comes in and separates him from the puck. Centered in front, that one's knocked down by Richard. Uindizi under pressure does well to get it out. Red player coming out of the box, so it's a 40-second power play here for Team Red. Richard tried to pass that one cross ice. It's broken up and sent down the length of the ice, where Martin Paul gets to it first for Team Red. Richard, under pressure, has it poked away from him. Played to the near side boards where Team Yellow dig it out, and the backhander of Wyatt Harvey goes all the way cross ice, and Harvey speeds off for a change. Wyatt Harvey, he's made a name for himself the last few tournaments, a native of Peterborough, Ontario, and a great player. They ask him to do a lot. He's a very versatile player. In years past, he's played center ice. So far here, he's playing the blue line, but Team Gold will need him to take advantage of any opportunities he gets, as Wyatt Harvey has been known to score a couple of highlight reel goals in his career. As that shot from the point beats Mario Ross, and Team Red take a 2-1 lead thanks to that snipe from Randy Banks.
Solid shot from Banks just inside the blue line. That one just finding the spot. Nobody in the lane there to block it at all. And Mario Ross unable to pick that one up. And just like that, Team Red doubles the lead here, 2-1, with just over 5.5 minutes left here in the second period.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head there, Mike, that Mario was unable to pick up that point shot, and those shots flying through the air from that distance are so tough for the goaltenders. But here comes Jason Yuha for Team Yellow trying to equalize. Yuha centered in front. Nice defensive back check there by Martin Paul to break up that pass. Yuha still has it. Out to the top of the circles, held in at the line by Schmold. That's broken up, and Team Red will smack it down as Martin Paul peels off for a change.
You know, on that play, if Dufour had just given a little bit of separation, maybe open himself up for a better pass.
Maybe it'll happen here as Yuha feeds it back to Dufour, and it sneaks through the legs of Prevost. We're all tied up at 2. He took your advice that time, and it paid off for Team Gold.
All they did was switch sides on that one. and in this case, you had Yuha coming down the left side, drew the goalie over, and left it wide open there for Dufour to just pop it in. And really didn't put a lot of force into that shot at all, just really snuck it in behind Prevost. And just like that, we're tied up at 2 goals apiece. 4:20 left here in the second period. And Team Red switching up their forwards. It's interesting with the number of players on each roster. We've only got 4 defensemen.
Yeah.
So they're eating up a lot of minutes out there, and not quite a full 3 lines at forward. So someone's always double shifting and getting a little bit extra ice time as well.
It's a challenge for the players as we've got an icing call here against Team Gold. A challenge for the players from a fatigue standpoint, and yes, in terms of pacing themselves all weekend, but definitely a challenge for the coaches as well to try find that line chemistry with odd numbers in such a short period of time. As we get the Team Red goal announcement.
And number 17, James Ruddle.
So Ruddle draws one of the assists, Normand Blais the other. And Team Red have the puck here in the offensive zone. Uendizi receives the pass from Richard, tries to shovel it towards the net. Ends up behind the goal where Richard has his feet taken out from him, and that's going to be a tripping penalty against Team Gold. Team Red head to the power play with 3:05 left here in the second period.
Team Gold goal, scored by number 94, Martin Dufour. Assisted by number 99,
John T heading to the box here for Team Gold. As the faceoff comes to the left of goaltender Mario Ross.
A little bit less disciplined game than our first one. Seen as a pretty good stream of players going to the box for both teams. But our first game, nowhere near as many players being called.
Juha drops that pass as he slipped, let the shot fly, but defensively, Martin Paul got a leg on that to block it. Juha tries to walk off the wall with it, tries to jam it home, and it's in! Team Gold take the lead 3-2 shorthanded as Jason Juha continues to dig away, and it pays dividends with a goal.
Team Red doesn't like the call. They think that that puck had come to a stop in the blue paint, which under blind hockey rules should be called. The goaltender does not need to freeze the puck. If the puck becomes immobilized in the blue paint, it should be an automatic whistle. But Juha showing no quit, doesn't stop till the whistle goes, and he ends up getting a goal and putting Team Gold up now 3-2. And shorthanded, as you mentioned.
A big shorthanded goal there for Jason Juha. He's wearing number 99 for Team Gold, and he's looking like the great one out there this afternoon, as he's been a catalyst for offense for Team Gold. And nice back check there by Juha, strips Ruddle of the puck. Team Red get it right back as Brian Mackey dumps it in. Alex Angus McKechnie scoops it up for Team Gold. He shoots it up the ice. Butterfield under pressure as Wyatt Harvey all over him. Harvey loses his stick in the battle, but does well to tie the puck up into the corner.
Looking like Mitch Marner there, kicking it up with his skates, playing a little soccer.
Team Red get it out to center ice as we're inside the final minute of this second period. Ruddle gets it at the blue line, chips it up to Bradbury, who lost an edge, and now it'll be Juha bringing it out for Team Gold. Juha, his pass intended for Gobiel. Gobiel tries to feather it back to Juha, but nice back check there by Martin Paul to break up that play. Richard, T now out of the box, so we're back to five-a-side hockey here. Team Gold capitalizing there on that penalty kill with the shorthanded goal to give them a 3-2 lead. 20 seconds remaining here in the period. That puck under the stick of Alex Angus McKechnie as Simone Richard digs away for Team Red.
Talk about the discipline on that last shift. Norm Blais got away with a hook, a clear hook. So Team Red really needs to sort of tighten it up here coming up in the third period.
Alex Angus McKechnie drop pass to Gobiel, and they score just as time expires. What a great 2-on-1 rush, and Team Gold take a 4-2 lead with the buzzer sounding, as finishing it off there for his second of the game is Jan Gobiel.
Another one of those left to right plays, draws the goaltender over, and we've said it before, the quicker you get that puck off your stick, the better. Give the goaltender less of an opportunity to pick up where the puck's at. And with that, got a 4-2 Team Gold lead right now. We do have a broken stick down here in the far corner. Want to make sure that gets cleaned up here in the intermission.
It was, I think it was Alex Angus McKechnie who ended up breaking his stick. And he did well to not focus on the broken stick. He dropped the stick, got in front of the net, and took a defensive position. And then when he got the chance to go by the bench, he did. So some good heads-up play there by Alex Angus McKechnie. And then he connects there with Gobiel in the dying seconds to make it a 4-2 lead for Team Gold.
Team Gold, the fourth goal, scored by number 88, Jan Kuwe. Assisted by number 97, Alex Angus McKechnie.
We're getting you set here for the third period of play, as we've got one more game on tap for today at 5:45 p.m. The Low Vision and Development Division game wraps up the day one action here at the 2018 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. My name's Nico Cardarelli, joined up in the booth by Mike Ross and our great technical crew behind the scenes, as we appreciate AMI being on board here once again this year.
We talked about my affiliation with the Maple Leafs, what I do with the Leafs, but it's important to note your involvement with the Canadian Women's Hockey League and pretty strong season for the Thunder.
Yeah, you know, it's as we get a collision right in front of the net comes off its peg, so we'll reset here. Honestly, Mike, it was a bit of a storybook season for that team, and I'm so proud of those girls. I can't help but smile when you say that. 2018 Clarkson Cup champions. Honestly, it's been a long time coming for that team. You know, they're one of two teams that I'm fortunate enough to work for and to have the privilege of calling their games the past few seasons. This was my 6th CWHL season, and seeing that team come from what was essentially a last place team not all that long ago to a powerhouse that they are today. It's pretty spectacular story, and definitely a fantastic year for those ladies. Their first year in Markham, and man, did they ever capitalize on that new home.
Well, what's great is how not only how the game has grown for women's hockey, but how the awareness, the fan awareness has grown. And we see it here with this tournament. I mean, I think back to the first year that I was here, you know, there were people in the building, but last year there were so many more. We're expecting even more this year, and we're seeing the same thing with the women's game. There's a true appreciation that it's good hockey and it's worth watching.
Absolutely, as Simone Richard sweeps that one just wide of the far post. You know, it was pretty incredible to see the Clarkson Cup this year at Ricoh Coliseum. The fan turnout was amazing. You know, the inclusion of the two teams from China this year, Kunlun Red Star and the Vanke Rays, my personal feelings is that it was a tremendous move and a huge addition for the league. It only helps to grow the game. I have nothing negative to say about either of those organizations as Uwindizi goes in offside. And the fact that Kunlun got to the championship game in their first year, it's pretty remarkable what they were able to accomplish. And you know, if I'm Hockey Canada, if I'm USA Hockey, I would be a little bit weary of those 2022 games, because I'll tell you right now, Mike, China will be playing in that bronze medal game. They will be a contender at those Olympics. And, I mean, who knows? Maybe they'll make it to the gold medal game. Maybe we'll have a women's gold medal for the first time where it's not Canada-USA, but I'd certainly at least expect them to compete for a medal.
In the meantime, we got to keep working, and I know the efforts are there to get blind hockey into the Paralympic Games.
Well, and honestly, huge kudos to USA Hockey for getting involved, but Hockey Canada needs to step up and do a little more as well. We're going to have the first ever Canadian national blind hockey team named here this weekend, and that's a great start, but we need some real official involvement from Hockey Canada to get the traction here, to get this into the Paralympics, because you know, you look at the Olympic experience in Pyeongchang and the ratings, and even the ratings from the Paralympics this year, people want to watch this kind of competition. And I guarantee you, if people come out and witness this, their first question will be, why isn't this in the Paralympics?
And I know that Hockey Canada's done a lot with para-ice hockey.
Yep.
But USA Hockey has really led the way when it comes to making hockey accessible and inclusive, you know, within all of their divisions, within the under the umbrella of USA Hockey. And I think Hockey Canada can learn a thing or two from the leadership of USA Hockey so far.
Yeah, I think you said that really well. It's, you know, I have the utmost respect for both organizations, but really when USA Hockey puts their mind to something, they want to get that goal accomplished, they go full bore, and you're absolutely right. They should be applauded for all the work they've done behind the scenes to grow the game of hockey for everybody at any level of adaptability. As Team Red dig it away here, Simone Richard brings it across center ice, and Team Red are going to need some offense here from Richard. They trail in this game 4-2 with 10:45 remaining here in the third period. Gobe dumps it in for Team Gold. And first on it is Normand Blais for Team Red. Richard across center ice, brings it into the zone. He's got Ruddle with him. He's got to make a clean pass before they can get a shot away as Richard stick handles it, shielding the puck away from Gobet. Again, Mike, that defensive responsibility from Team Gold, all 5 skaters down below the hash marks as that shot from the point tipped into the near corner. 10:05 remaining in the third period. Team Gold dig the puck out across center ice and inside the red zone where Normand Blais first on it here for Team Red. Blais ends up turning that one over. Dufour comes up with it, makes the pass to Juha. Juha cuts right in, goes to the backhand, and he puts it in, but they're going to say no clean pass, which Dufour and Juha both go to the officials right away to protest. But they're going to say it was not a clean pass, so no goal there for Team Gold.
You know, just to pick up on what we were just talking about, inclusiveness and accessibility in hockey. You know, the National Hockey League has their You Can Play initiative. And it was great to see the Montreal Canadiens jump on board and have the Ibu de Montréal play during one of their intermissions.
Yeah.
It was nice to see that. I know that here in Toronto last year, para ice hockey got put on display during a Marlies game in the AHL. But it would be wonderful to see more opportunities to expose National Hockey League fans to blind hockey.
Absolutely. We've got a tripping call here against Team Red's Dustin Butterfield, so Team Gold will head to the power play. Yeah, Mike, it's a great point, and you're right. The Montreal Canadiens deserve credit for allowing the Ibu to put on that display game during the intermission of a Habs game. Of course, kudos to organizations like the Chicago Blackhawks and the Pittsburgh Penguins who have really put some resources behind their blind hockey programs. And you're absolutely right, Mike, whether it's a play-by-play announcer like Dennis Bayak being here in the building to witness this firsthand, or whether it's organizations, full teams coming on board and supporting their local clubs, we absolutely need more growth and more support from the top level. Simone Richard brings it in, tries to make the pass to Ndisi, but that's broken up. And Team Gold can't clear the zone. Held in at the point, that shot, a bullet off the stick of Scott Roberts, goes wide. And then a bit of a wrestling match behind the net there as a Team Gold and a Team Red player got tied up. It was Martin Paul from Team Red, and from Team Gold, it was Joe Fornasser as Richard will dump the puck in and go off for a line change with 7:35 remaining here in the period and 1:05 remaining in the Team Gold power play.
Quick shout out to the Ruddle family. They're sitting in the stands and I've sent a tweet along here. At AMI Rossi is where you'll find me, and at Bro Behind the Mic is where you find Nico on Twitter. They say also helping the Ruddle and Joyce families. A shout out from Conquest, Saskatchewan. So great to have all of those folks on board here for the weekend.
Fantastic. Thank you folks for tweeting and tuning in, and we love viewer representation from coast to coast to coast, so keep them coming. Let us know who you're cheering on and where you're watching from as Team Gold bring the puck in. There's a shot off the stick of Schmold, still sitting there for Juha. He puts it off the crossbar, and Team Red desperate to clear the pressure. Well, the net comes off. Oh no, the net's on. I'm not sure what the whistle is for. They'll whistle it down with 6:30 left here in the third.
Great reaction there by Scott Roberts for Team Red. Puck came off the crossbar and basically just sat there in front of an open cage. And Roberts was able to clear it out, get it out of the danger zone there. So Team Yellow, or Team Gold rather, unable to add to their 4-2 lead here with just over 6 minutes to go in the third period. Pretty strong offensive game here. But as we've said before, defense is such a big part of being able to have that offense. And Team Gold does a great job at helping out their goaltender and getting the puck out of the zone. So they've spent a lot of time on offense here today.
On that shot off the stick of Team Gold's Joe Fornasser goes off the side of the goal, and now Team Red will try respond as Rick Oriel brings it up. His pass intended for Ruddle, that's picked off. Gold cleared to center ice. where Randy Banks, who's got one of the 2 goals here for Team Red, dumps it back in, but on the delayed offside, they'll whistle it down for a stoppage with under 5.5 minutes remaining in the third.
Now that one just touched Ruddle just inside the zone. He wasn't able to get out in time. And so 5:15 left here in the third period. 2-goal lead for Team Gold. Mario Ross doing a pretty decent job, but not facing that much pressure because of the 5 players in front of him.
Yeah, he's got great defensive support in front of him, as you've alluded to, and it's been pretty evident the way they collapse defensively for their goaltenders. That shot off the stick of Gobe, he's already got 2 in this game. It just went wide of the far post. Team Gold try hold the zone. They do. They get the puck over to Gobe. Gobe fans on the first shot attempt. And Team Red, Normand Blais, can't clear it out.
Here's what's interesting right now in watching Team Gold. They're really interested in defending the lead right now. They're playing with 2 defensemen back right now. They've played with 1 back at many times. So they're playing in the offensive zone shorthanded, comfortable sitting on that 4-2 lead with just over 4 minutes to go.
Well, Team Red will try chip into that 4-2 lead as Simone Richard and Joseph Del Grande dig away for the puck. Del Grande tries to sweep it in front, but that's knocked down. Good defensive work there by Hugh Leduc. Simone Richard has his pocket picked. Gobe can't clear it off the boards. Digging away for it, Gobe smacks at it but stays in as Richard holds the line. Richard does well a second time, and now here goes Gobe for Team Gold. Gobe's got Alex Angus McKechnie with him. Alex Angus McKechnie was going for the top corner and just put it over top the net. Alex Angus McKechnie's second chance, his backhander goes over top as Team Gold digging away here as Jason Yuha comes out of the corner with it. Yuha back to the point. Hugh Leduc lets the shot fly. Nice defensive work by Del Grande to get a stick on that shot. And now Joseph Del Grande takes possession for Team Red. Uwindizi drops it there for Richard. Richard and Uwindizi. Now it's on Del Grande's stick. Del Grande, he had his stick tied up by Hugh Leduc, and a big play there by Leduc to dispossess the puck away from Team Red as they were gaining some momentum. Shot from the outside gets knocked down. Alex Angus McKechnie runs his man over, and that's going to be a penalty against the youngster from the East Coast. So let's see if Team Red can capitalize here as Team Gold touch it. And with 2:44 remaining in the third, it'll be an interference penalty against Alex Angus McKechnie.
Here's a big difference between the defensive play of Team Red and Team Gold. We've talked about Gold. They collapse 5 players around the net. Hard to find an open lane and open space. Team Red, when they're on defense, tend to have 1 defenseman in front of the net. Everybody else is chasing the puck. So Team Yellow, even though they're playing only 3 or 4 players in the offensive zone, suddenly go from a shorthanded situation to a 3-person power play almost, because they're sending 2 or 3 players to the net versus 1 defensive player. And Team Red, I think, suffering because of that.
Well, Team Red will have around 3 minutes remaining here to try extend this game as they trail right now 4-2. Their goaltender, youngster Aaron Prevost, the Calgary Seeing Ice Dogs goaltender. It's been a challenging first game here for him as, well, Mike, as you've mentioned, Team Red maybe not quite giving their goaltender the same defensive support that we've seen from Team Gold, as at times they've just been so sound defensively. They've made this a fairly easy game for Mario Ross. And I'll be curious to talk to Ross after this game. This is always a special tournament for him for a number of reasons, but maybe the biggest one is he was a massive Johnny Bower fan. So to play here on the same ice as one of his heroes, I know it's a special moment for him. And of course, with the passing of JB earlier this year, I got to think this is an emotional game right now for Mario. As Jason Yuha digs that puck away. Nice work there as he takes it away from Martin Paul. Centered in front, and it just goes wide. Oh, Sean Heaslip. Can't believe he missed that chance as they whistle it down with 2:05 remaining in the period. Well, it's a 2-goal lead
I'm not sure what
here
that
for Team
call
Gold.
is.
Yeah,
The referee holding both hands up to his visor. So I'm not sure. We're gonna have to find out what that call is for.
Off the face-off, Team Red can't gain possession cleanly as Yuha comes up with it for Team Gold. Yuha still has the puck on his stick. Team Red seem content to just let him play around with it with 1:30 remaining here in the third period. Team Red on the power play, but they don't have any possession. As Dufour shields it, sends it back. Alex Angus McEachern lets the shot fly. That's blocked. As they continue with possession here, shorthanded. Yuha back to McEachern. His shot again goes wide to the near side with 1:10 remaining in the third. Martin Paul got in the way of the first Alex Angus McEachern shot. He looked a little bit bruised after that block, headed to the bench, and now it's Simone Richard coming up with it for Team Red. Richard can't clear the zone. Uwendizi can't corral the loose puck. 45 seconds remaining here in the third period as Team Red trail 4-2. Rick Oriold overskates it, but he gets it back now for Team Red. 35 seconds remaining in regulation. Oriold shields it, loses it there to Dufour as he sends it down the length of the ice. Penalty now over, so we're back to 5-a-side hockey here for the final 20 seconds of regulation. Team Gold have it behind the net into the far corner where they just hold possession. Out to the line, nice job by Gobe to hold it in. There's a shot turned away, good save by Prevost. 3 seconds left here in regulation. That'll do it. Team Gold open up the tournament with a 4-2 win, scoring 3 unanswered goals to secure the victory here against Team Red.
Well, this one never really in doubt. Team Gold gets out to the early lead, and Team Red never really able to rebound from that, but strong defensive zone presence for Team Gold is what led it. They were able to keep the puck away from their goalie for the most part, and they were able to transition with more speed and better puck control. Clearly, Jason Yuha, one of the leaders in this tournament, skates well, good hands, moves the puck out quickly, and just a great job on most of those 2-on-1s. Almost every 2-on-1 situation that Team Gold found themselves on, they either scored or they ended up getting a really good scoring opportunity, and they capitalized enough to win it 4-2.
Well, a great game here, and we still have one more on tap before day one action wraps up at 5:45 p.m. We've got the Low Vision and Development Division game, as we'll get you set for that one. Final score in this game between Team Gold and Team Red. Team Gold pull out a 4-2 victory. Well, Mike and I are going to step away for a quick break. We're going to throw it over to David Bassel as he takes you through the break here, and we get you set for the Low Vision and Development Division game.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. Entertaining game.